Hello, our student. Today we study lesson 103. Color according the fraction. The first one, 1/4. 1/4. The number under the fraction line tells you how many all parts. How many all parts? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the number on the top tells you how many color part. How many color part? 1. So we color 1 part. 2/4. 2/4. The number under the fraction line tells you how many all parts. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the number on the top tells you how many color parts. 2. So we color 2 parts. 1, 2. 3/4. The number under the fraction line tells you how many all parts. How many all parts? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the number on the top tells you how many color parts. 3. So we color 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. 4/4. The number under the fraction line tells you how many all parts. 4. And the number on the top tells you how many color parts. 4. So we color 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1/3. 1/3. The number under the fraction line tells you how many all parts. 3. 1, 2, 3. And the number on the top tells you how many color part. 1. So we color 1 part. 2/3. The number under the fraction line tells you how many all parts. 3. 1, 2, 3. And the number on the top tells you how many color parts. 2. So we color 2 parts. 1, 2. 3/3. The number under the fraction line tells you how many all parts. 1, 2, 3. And the number on the top tells you how many color parts. 3. So we color 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. If we color all parts, meaning 1 whole. If we color all parts, meaning 1 whole. 3/3 or 1 whole. Half. The under fraction line tells you how many all parts. 2. 1, 2. And the number on top the fraction line tells you how many color part. 1. So we color 1 part. 2/2. The number under the fraction line tells you how many all parts. 2. And the number on the top tells you how many color part. 2. So we color 2 parts. 1, 2. 2/2 or 1 whole. If we color all parts, meaning 1 whole. 2/2 or 1 whole. Write the fraction. If we want to write the fraction, the first make fraction bar of fraction line. Under the fraction line, write the number of all parts. How many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we write 4. And on the top, we write the number of colored part or shaded part. How many colored part? 1, 2. So we write 2. is read as 2/4. If we have 4 in denominator, we read as 4. How many fourths? 2 is read as 2/4. 2/4. If we want to write the fraction, first make fraction line or fraction bar. Under the fraction bar, we write the number of all parts. How many parts? 1, 2. We write 2. And on the top, we write how many colored part or shaded part? 1. So we write 1. If we have 2 in denominator, we read as half. How many half? 1. 1/2 is read as 1/2. If you want to write the fraction, first make fraction line. Under the fraction line, we write all number of all parts. How many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we write 4. On the top, we write the number of color part or shaded part. How many color part? 1. So we write 1. If we have 4 in denominator, we read as 4. How many fourths? 1. So is read as 1/4. 1/4. If we want to write the fraction, first make fraction line. Under the fraction line, we write the number of all parts. How many? All parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. We write 4. And write on the top the number of shaded part or color part. How many color part? 1, 2, 3. So we write on the top 3. Is read as 3/4. Is read as 3/4. If we have 4 in denominator, we read as 4. How many fourths? 3. Is read as 3/4. 3/4. If we want to write the fraction, first make fraction line. Under the fraction line, we write the number of all parts. How many parts? 1, 2. So we write 2. And on the top, we write the number of color part or shaded part. How many color part? 1, 2. So we write 2. Is read as 2/2. 2/2. If you want to write the fraction, first make fraction line. Under the fraction line, we write the number of all parts. How many parts? 1, 2, 3. We write 3. And on the top, we write the number of colored part or shaded part. How many colored part? 1. So we write 1. Is read as 1/3. If we have 3 in denominator, we read as third. How many thirds? 1. Is read as 1/3. If we want to write the fraction, first we make fraction line. Under the fraction line, we write the number of all parts. How many parts? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The number we put 3. The number on the top, we write the number of shaded part or color part. How many color part? 1, 2. So we write 2. The fraction is read as 2/3. 2/3. 2/3. If we want to write the fraction, first make fraction line or fraction bar. Under the fraction line, we write the number of all parts. How many parts? 1, 2, 3. We write 3. And on the top, we write the number of colored parts or shaded parts. How many colored parts? 1, 2, 3. So we write 3 on the top. The fraction is read as 3/3. 3/3. Lesson 104. Complete the fraction whole. Number A. Write one hole on the top bar. Color the bar red. The first bar is represent one hole, and the second bar we divided into 2 equal parts, and the third bar we divided into 3 equal parts, and the fourth one we divided into 4 equal parts. The first one is represent one hole. One hole. 1. And we color this bar red. We color red. And the second one is divided into 2 equal parts. Each part represents 1/2. 1/2. And this is part 1/2. Color the halves bars green. We color the halves green. The third one we divided into 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. And each part represents 1/3. 1/3. This part 1/3. And 1/3. And 1/3. And the color the third bar yellow. We color the third is the last one we divided into 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And each part represents 1/4. 1/4. 1/4 and this 1/4. 1/4 and this 1/4. And color the fourth bar blue. We color blue. We color it blue. But one hole, if we divide it into 2 parts, each part is half. One whole equals 2 halves. If we divided it into 3 equal parts, each part is represent a third. So one whole equals 3/3. And if we divided it into 4 equal parts, so one whole equals 4/4. 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4.